Hi guys, welcome back to one of my videos. This is Selena. I hope you're well. So today I wanted to bring to you a gorgeous Princess Boho French headband. So I had the inspiration to create this headband while I was watching one of my favorite French films called Ma Première Fois. I'll be writing all this down on my blog if you're interested in more details, and it reminded me how popular these types of headbands are in France, so I decided to create my own. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. The free downloadable pattern will be available as always on my blog selenaveronique.com. And yes, so I invite you to go and see that. And for this project, which is very beginner friendly, you will need a 4mm crochet hook, a tapestry needle, a pair of scissors, an elastic plain band that you will have previously tied in the middle, and 100% cotton DK yarn. So this is a light 3 yarn in American terms. Again, I will be writing all this down in the description box and on my blog, so just head down there and you'll see lots of pictures in the story behind this headband. And you can use any DK/light 3 yarn that you prefer. And I'll be writing substitutes too because I used Cedar Cotton DK. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Without further ado, I'm just going to jump right in, and thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoy crochet videos, I release a crochet video every week. So yes, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. So to begin this pattern, you are simply going to be making a slip knot. So just go ahead and make a slip knot. What you are going to be doing now, tighten on your hook, and what you will be doing now is chaining 77. So just go ahead and chain 77. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm back and I've just finished my sample, and you should have 77 chains. So you are simply going to be slip stitching through the second stitch, so the second chain, from the hook. So just count 1 and 2 and just go through that second chain, place your hook, take your yarn, pull it through that loop and then through the other loop, and this creates your first slip stitch. And then you're going to go into the next chain and do the same and slip stitch through that, and then into the next chain and slip stitch through that. And I'm just going to let you carry on slip stitching through each and every chain across. Okay, so I've just finished slip stitching until the end of my row, and what we are going to be doing now is very easy. It's the same. We are simply, so we've not fastened off, and we are simply going to be chaining 77 again. So just go ahead, 1, 2, 3. So I'm back, and what we are going to be doing is So I'm back and you should have 77 chains, and I'm just going to show you what to do now. So you are going to be doing the exact same and start slip stitching through the second chain from your hook. So this is one chain, and then in the second you're just going to go in with your hook and start slip stitching all along this chain like we previously did, and I'll meet you back at the end of this chain. So I'm back and I've just finished my completed my 77 chains and slip stitches, and this is what it looks like. And now I'm just going to show you how to finish your headband. So what we are going to be doing is taking our elastic that we have previously knotted at the center, and we are simply going to be sewing our project onto this elastic. It's very easy and straightforward. So I've popped my yarn onto my tapestry needle. As you can see, I've left quite a long tail for sewing, and I'm simply going to take any side of my elastic like so and just start popping my yarn through that, and we are simply going to be securing this as best we can onto the end of this headband, and you are simply going to be sewing it in quite well. I hope you can see on camera. I'm going to go through this, I'm going to show you this elastic quite a few times, so just go ahead and do that and secure it as best you can. So there we go, I finished sewing in this end, and I probably went round about 10 to 15 times around this this elastic, and I've gone ahead and tied a knot with those 2 loose ends that I had. You probably have 2 loose ends too, just to secure it further, so I recommend you do that. And then we'll just tidy up those loose ends. And what we are going to be doing now, I'm going to try my best to show you on camera. So this side was attached together, but this side isn't. So what we are going to be doing, and we don't have a loose end on this side, so make sure you've not twisted your project, and you are simply going to take a piece of cotton fabric yarn. So I've got about quite a long tail actually, so just go ahead and tie it. I'm going to, as always, leave a long tail for sewing. Go ahead and tie this to your project like so, and then again you are going to make sure that you've not twisted it in any way. So now that you've attached your yarn onto one end, just flatten this down and make sure you've not twisted it in any way, and you are simply going to go into the other chain and go through that just to secure it. So this is my loose end getting in the way, and basically just kind of sew these together, making sure that they kind of stay flat like this, if that makes any sense. And just go back. I'm just going to go back and forth a couple of times. You've secured these 2 ends together. You are going to be taking the other side, and again making sure you don't twist anything. I hope you can see on camera. It's kind of like one of those projects where it's kind of hard to like show you every single thing without, you know, it becoming confusing on camera. So there we go. Make sure nothing's twisted. I know I keep saying that, but it's so important. So now I'm just going to secure this onto my project the same way that I did previously. So you're just simply going to go into that other end of the elastic and start securing it. So here we go. I finished sewing this in, so we will be adjusting it afterwards, so don't worry too much about that. And I'm just going to do the same and knot it twice, and then what I will be doing is sewing in my loose ends. I'll just pop a video into the cards right now, just here, just so that you can sew in your loose ends if you want to. It's a tutorial that I made a couple of weeks ago. And there we go. So now the only thing left to do is sewing in our loose ends. And yes, I hope you enjoyed this Princess Headband tutorial. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.